According to the Pew Research Center for the People and the Press, knowledge of current events and news has not increased during the boom of information and technology from 1989 on. In fact, in most aspects, this knowledge has decreased. This may sound odd, as we have more access now to the world than ever. Michaela Reedy from Greenfield Center, New York, thinks that people are just too busy.
Consider yourself up to date on current events?
Yes,
Do you like to get your news online, on TV, or in print?
on TV and online.
And why is that?
Because it's faster and easier to have access to with all my college workload.
And why do you think that the interest in news and current events has dropped since 1989?
Because people nowadays care more about their own selves rather than the interests of other people's current events.
And what would be an effective way for more people to enjoy current events or become interested in the news?
Have it be more easier to access rather than having to actually go online or having to actually find a TV station. Like, it's just there for you, constantly updating.
Nicole Lilly from Kent Island, Maryland, thinks that negativity is to blame for a lack of interest.
Consider yourself up to date on current events.
Yes, I do.
Do you like to get your news online, on TV, or in print?
I like to get my news on I have the CNN app for my phone.
And why do you like it?
And it's quick and it's direct, like it comes, I get notifications that let me know what's happening, so it's just easier.
Why do you think that the interest in news, current events has dropped since 1989?
I think people don't want to hear about bad events, and that's all the news like really puts out there is like negative things that have happened, so people just stop paying attention.
And what would be an effective way for more people to enjoy current events or become interested in the news?
If more people took interest in like the apps that all different like news outlets have, it would give them more direct ways, so they might be able to have a better interest.
Courtney Beda from Merrick, New York, believes that a lack of interest generally stems from news that is too biased.
Do you consider yourself up to date on current events?
No, I do not.
What prevents you from being up to date?
Well, there are a couple of reasons. One reason I'm not up to date is because I do not have the time to keep myself up to date due to a busy schedule and trying to fit in sleep. So there's that. And then also, when I do try to get up to date on current events, I can't find a news source that I feel is quality or as close to unbiased as possible. So there's that too.
Why do you think the interest in news and current events has dropped since 1989?
I believe that people are trying to multitask, do a lot more at once, and that they're not focusing on one thing, and that they just are doing so many other things in their life that they don't care to think about, oh, what's going on in the outside world. They only care about what's going on in their world.
And what do you think would be an effective way to get people more involved in the news and current events?
I would say make it more prevalent in the educational system, enforce that it's really important to find a good news source, pick and choose what news sources are good and what aren't, what is leaning more towards liberal, conservative, Republican, Democratic, and find like a good medium where you can get accurate news in the educational system.
These Hofstra University students have shared their insight and opinions. Hopefully, in the near future, people will find more interest in news or more innovative ways to share current events.